right, good afternoon, everyone. We are so excited that you are able to be here today to help us celebrate our terrific kids for the month of February. And so we always like to start with a huge thank you to the Kiwanis Club is the one who sponsors our Terrific Kid program. And I'm excited today to have Miss Tina Santillo here to say a few words to you, share a little bit about Kiwanis and about Terrific Kid, and then we'll get started.
Thank you, Ms. Lundy. I'm so excited to be here today on behalf, can you hear me? On behalf of the Lake Region Kiwanis Club, thanks for having me here today. Kiwanis clubs are all over the world, and we're just volunteers committed to improving the world one child and one community at a time. So all of our projects and fundraisers that we do throughout the year are ultimately for that goal. But one of our favorite things to do, of course, is sponsor the Terrific Kid program. You guys are being recognized today as being good students and good citizens, and we are so proud of each and every one of you. You should definitely be proud of yourselves. Congratulations.
All right, our first Terrific Kid for today is Braden Pelham. Braden is a wonderful and willing learner. He is social with his peers, and he has been soaking up new information like a sponge. He is intelligent, and that will help him succeed in life. He is also funny, and we giggle along with him. Braden is such a joy to have in our classroom. Love, Miss Evans and Miss Mouse. All right, our next Terrific Kid is Charlotte A. Bear. Charlotte A. Bear is absolutely terrific. She always comes to class with a positive attitude. Her classmates would agree that she is one of the most dedicated students. She is consistently focused on her learning and will not let anything stop her. During our day, it isn't unusual to find her encouraging her classmates to do their best. When someone is faced with an obstacle, Charlotte can be counted on to help solve the problem or fill that person with encouragement until the solution is found. We are so lucky to have Charlotte in our class. Keep up the great work. Love, Miss Hess and your kindergarten class. All right, our next Terrific Kid is Cadence Raggeth. This month's Terrific Kid in Mr. Johnston's class is Cadence Raggeth. When Cadence first started kindergarten, she was very shy, and she needed some extra help in a few areas. As time went by, this would change drastically. Now, she is doing well in every area of school. Her math, reading, and writing abilities have all greatly improved. But perhaps the biggest difference in Cadence is in her personality. She has gone from a quiet, shy student, reluctant to participate in class, to a confident, strong child who is eager to take on any challenge that comes her way. Also, if there is a student that needs assistance in any way, Cadence is one of the first students to help out. Cadence, you have come such a long way from the start of kindergarten. You truly are a terrific kid. Love, Mr. Johnston. Cameron is a joy to have in my class. He is always so polite and considerate to his classmates. Cameron shows his strong creativity and individuality in his work. He comes into class with a smile and a drive to do his very best every single day. Great job, Cameron. Love, Miss Werner. Our next Terrific Kid is Uzziah Green. Uzziah is a go-getter. He is full of energy and wants to be involved with whatever is going on in class. In fact, he loves school so much that he makes sure to be the first one in line when I open the door each morning. Uzziah is a great reader and he likes to do well on his assignments. I can count on him to add to our lessons, and you can bet that most often he has the correct answer. If not, he will try again. I love that he doesn't give up. Uzziah, with the enthusiastic attitude, sweet heart, and great smile that you have, I know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. Keep being the great friend and Mustang that you are, Uzziah. Love, Miss Grider and your fellow first grade Mustangs. Our next Terrific Kid is Colin Roboleski. Colin is my terrific kid this month because of his amazing work ethic. At the beginning of this school year, Colin scored in the red on the STAR reading test, but he didn't let that get him down. He came to school every day working hard, and when he took the STAR reading test again, his score was in the green. I'm so proud of what you have done, Colin. Congratulations from Mrs. McAtura. All right, our next terrific kid is Tobias Wolf. All right, when choosing someone to represent our class as terrific kid, I instantly thought of Toby. Toby works hard every day and never gives up, not even when the work is challenging. Toby is caring and only wants the best from his classmates. If there is a problem, I know that Toby is to be the one to help his classmates. He is always respectful and he has shown so much growth in his class this year. I know that I can always count on Toby to do the right thing. Thank you for being a wonderful student and friend. Love, Miss Rasnick. Miss Maddie Griffin. Maddie was chosen for Terrific Kid because of her honesty, her caring nature, and she always demonstrates respect to those around her. She is a very responsible student whom I can always count on. She enjoys class activities and discussions and is a very hard worker. Maddie is a valued member to our class, and we are so lucky to have her in our room. Her classmates say that she is kind and quick to lend a helping hand. Keep up the great work, Maddie. We love you, Miss Coates and class. Our next terrific kid is Miss Chloe Wallace. This month's Terrific Kid recipient goes to Chloe Wallace. Chloe comes to school every day with a smile on her face and a can-do attitude. She is always organized and ready to learn. In addition to her love of learning new things, Chloe is incredibly helpful when her classmates are in need. I am so proud of the student she is becoming, and I look forward to seeing how much she accomplishes the rest of the school year. Rock on, Chloe. Keep up the great work. Love, Miss Meyer. All right, our next terrific kid is Shayna Rumpleworth. Shayna is a wonderful student and classmate. Perseverance is the perfect word to describe her. She doesn't give up. She seeks until she finds what she is looking for. She uses her resource journal and any other material she can find to piece together the assignment. And she is always listening to instructions so she can do her work to the best of her ability. Things may not always come easy for her, but she never gives up. What more can you ask of any student? She is an inspiration to us all. Wow, this child is also a fantastic little being. She is super kind, has a huge heart, and is very intuitive for the feelings of others. Her smile will lift your spirit, and your day is better when she is around. I hope she knows what a very special role she plays in our class. We love you, Mrs. Andrews and the Alligators. Our next terrific kid is Emery Mosley. Emery is a terrific kid for many reasons, and here are just a couple. First, she is a smart girl who is always learning. She is always trying her best, and it shows. Also, Emery is always kind to others. She works well with every student in the class. Keep being awesome, terrific, super, marvelous, and just Emery. Love you, Miss Connie Harris. Our next terrific kid is Truly Petrusky. Truly is a terrific kid. She is always willing to work with any of her fellow peers. She's respectful and kind. Truly shows her classmates that, hold on. Truly shows her classmates that is always the right thing to do when you make the right choices. She gives 100% effort in all of her work. Truly is always willing to help anyone. I am a very proud teacher to have such a terrific kid in my classroom. Love, Miss Langford. Our next terrific kid is Josephine Joey Schroer. Joey is one of fourth grade's February Terrific Kids. She has an upbeat, positive attitude and a kind and a pleasant demeanor. She works hard to master any skill or task put in front of her, and she does it with a smile on her face. Joey can be depended on to do the right thing even when no one is watching. Well done, Joey. We love you. Love Mrs. Alves, Mrs. Johnston, and Mrs. Mixon. Our next terrific kid is Riley Grossman. Riley is one of fourth grade's February Terrific Kids. Her patience, kindness, and maturity are well beyond her years. We can rely on her to be an outstanding teammate and supportive resource to her classmates. She is eager to challenge herself and takes control of her learning. Riley continually pushes herself beyond what is expected. You are truly terrific, Riley. We love you. Love Miss Alves, Mrs. Johnston, and Mrs. Mixon. Our next terrific kid is Olivia Blair. Olivia is one of fourth grade's February Terrific Kids. Olivia is a quiet force to be reckoned with. She is extremely bright and highly motivated to do well independently or with her team. Olivia quickly grasps new concepts and patiently tries to help improve their others' understanding. She is kind, thoughtful, and very artistic. Congratulations, Olivia. You are terrific. Love, Mrs. Alves, Mrs. Johnston, and Mrs. Mick. Our next terrific kid is Cameron Goodwin. The terrific kid for STEM this month is Cameron Goodwin. Before now, STEM has not always had a terrific kid, but students like Cam, who have been so engaged in our project, make me want to recognize our students who excel in science, technology, engineering, and math. One of the projects that we have been working on in STEM is building lunar landers to emulate a spacecraft that could land on the moon. Cameron jumped into planning and creating her project with such excitement and engineering that it made others excited. She carefully planned her project, considering all of the many facets of the project. When it came to execution, she was creative, fun, and had so much enthusiasm. She helped others to make their projects better, while diligently working to make her project the most innovative, thoughtful, and successful. Cameron has a kind heart, and she shows it by helping others, even the teacher when it comes to cleanup time. We have seen this kindness in STEM many times already this year. She encourages all of us to put our energy into our work and to have fun while doing it. Congratulations, Cam, from Miss Tilson and your STEM class. All right, next, Araceli Molina. Araceli is a great example of a responsible student. She comes to class on time, prepared, and ready to learn every day. Araceli diligently completes her classwork and communicates well with her teammates. She turns in homework and test corrections, making sure she's doing everything in her control to stay on top of her learning. Most importantly, Araceli has a positive attitude with an open mind about learning new things. We love you, Araceli, and that's from Mrs. Siebert, Mrs. Fuller, and Mrs. Harvin. Our next terrific kid is Thaddeus Westmoreland. Thaddeus is our terrific kid for this month in fifth grade. He engages in conversation with his group and in class. He is a very enthusiastic learner and reader. He loves to think outside the box and has a way of asking questions and building his group to answers even when they are tricky and or trying at times. He takes actions to solve problems and is flexible in his thinking and using his imagination. Way to go, Thaddeus. Keep up the great work. Love the fifth grade teachers, Mrs. Siebert, Mrs. Fuller, and Mrs. Harvin. All right, next terrific kid is Elena Wood. The fifth grade Terrific Kid recipient for Miss Siebert's homeroom for the month of February is Elena Wood. Elena is a hard worker in all of her classes. She takes her time on assignments and answers questions thoroughly. She is kind to her table mates and helpful to those around her who need assistance. She has a positive attitude and is willing to take on difficult tasks without complaints. We are thankful to have Elena as part of our 5th grade family. Congratulations, Elena. You are a terrific kid. Love your 5th grade teachers, Mrs. Siebert, Mrs. Harvin, and Mrs. Fuller. All right, next, Melody Japinga. My terrific kid is Melody Japinga. Melody is the true definition of a resilient individual. She faces challenges every single day and perseveres through them all with a smile on her face. Melody is such a joy to have in the classroom. She is smart, talented, kind, funny, and a friend to all. I can always count on Melody to be a smiling face in the classroom or have random dance parties with me. Melody is truly special, and anyone who has gotten to know her would say the same. Keep facing your challenges with determination, and you will go so far in life. I am always in your corner, Melody. Love, Miss Dykes. All right, and last but not least, Miss Julie Tilson. Julie Tilson was chosen to be Miss Miller's terrific kid for the month of February. Julie is always courteous, well-mannered, and dedicated to her work. She exhibits a positive outlook and attitude in the classroom. She's well-liked by her classmates, and she loves to read. But what I love the most about Julie is the kindness of her heart. She always has a smile on her face and carries a positive attitude to class. Not only is she present each day, she is also present and focused on whatever the assignment is. Her curiosity and creativity are inspiring to others. I can easily say we all benefit from having her in our class. Congratulations, Julie. Thank you for being a terrific kid. So how about another round of applause for all these terrific kids? So, parents, thank you so much for coming. Keep smiling, guys.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Oh, all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.